Hello you guys and welcome back to today's video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Felipe.
And I am Duhamel Bentley.
And today we're going to be talking about skincare. Duhamel is going to show us the product right here, right now, while I tell you a little bit more about how are we doing right here, right now. So we got this ones in a store. They are very cute.
The headbands.
So if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, join the family. And also subscribe as well as click on the notification button to stay notified and share this video with anyone else that's addicted to skincare like we are. He is a licensed cosmetologist. He's been working in the hair industry for over more than 10 to 12
More
years.
than I care to add age in my life.
And I've been doing makeup. I've been doing skincare ever since my mom.
And makeup too. You've done makeup
For a long time.
You have been trained by several companies.
Yes. So let's go ahead and refocus to that one. Today we're going to be talking about this product that Duhamel is going to be applying first while I tell you a little bit more about me. So by the way, I'm applying a little bit of the Laneige.
Well, before we go in there, I'm sorry, honey. I want to open the product and show you the first impressions. Let's talk really quick about packaging. I think packaging is so cute. It reminds me of Perricone MD. What do you think?
It does. Packaging does remind me a lot of packaging.
Now, this is Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask. It says 2X with super volcanic clusters. Girl, we're ready to get some volcanic situations in this channel right here, right now. We even have the volcano shirts going on, honey. Yes. When you open it, essentially, I like the fact that this is heavy and it feels like almost like tin. Lovely. And then you have a little baby clear, like, hey, how are ya? And that this is the product. It's a clay mask. It looks delicious.
We got a mini spatula right here right now.
This product right here is going to be 3.38 ounces.
You want me to start applying it while you tell us more about it?
No, honey, I just wanted to talk really quick because we're going to be like, what is going on? And I'm like, I got you, girl. Shall we continue?
Okay. So I was going to say, I guess focus on what is going on.
All right.
My head was like, what is going on?
Who is she right now?
So I feel like lately we've gone, since like 5 years ago, we started getting more Korean skincare. Either we were starting with the essences or adding more steps into your skincare routine. Lots of people say that it didn't work for them. However, today we were just relaxing. We took a whole week off of doing any type of videos or anything else. And we stayed at home and we decided to go today. And we went to Sephora, which is one of the stores. I'll probably go ahead and add right now the clip that I saved for you guys. And I'm always very impressed to see that they are bringing more affordable skincare and also more Korean style or Korean made. And I'm very happy with it. The collection or the selections here are very pretty. I think Sephora is trying to challenge its own brand within itself.
I agree. I think they're challenging themselves, and I think they're also delivering really well because, like you said, Sephora is known for more like professional, higher end, more expensive costs or costly products. However, I think they're really doing a good job. I agree with you.
Yeah. While you finish it, I'm also gonna add really quickly that I'm very happy to see this change and evolution because I personally am tired of seeing always the same brands. Like always within, it could either be like one name brand and then you'll see another company, but it's owned by the same, or another line and it's owned by the same company. And it's kind of like, I don't know, it just, you just get, I would get tired of it. I would get tired of seeing everything every single time. And just seeing like the main line is coming with a makeup remover and then the other line is the same thing. It just gets exhausting for me. So I'm very happy to see the change and challenge Sephora and how they are changing all the skincare and bringing more makeup and something more affordable for.
It does feel like they're being
else.
more in touch with their customer, which I feel like for a long time they were
lacking.
Not. Yes, I agree. They were lacking.
They were lacking, and definitely they had a lot of room for improvement. Now, within my experience today at Sephora, it wasn't the best. I think customer service could have been better. However, like I said, we were going to see what else was new, and it caught our eyes because I personally haven't tried this brand, the one he's applying right now. That he's going to tell us more about it. And I feel like we need to be more inclusive, and a lot of like the people needs to be more educated. I asked questions about the product. I wasn't given any answers. They said that it was a new brand for them, which I don't think it was. However, like I said, I've seen it at stylehavana.com and all this Korean or Asian skincare oriented. And I'm, like I said, I'm very happy and pleased to see these changes.
All right, so I'm done. It's very interesting. Here's a little scoop here. Yes. I went ahead and applied a little bit more because I just wanted to look like, I'm inspiring here right now. And I've got to be honest with you, yes. It's exciting. I'm very excited, as you were saying. Mm-hmm. This is a Korean brand, and all of the products are made in Korea, so it's not like just a Korean brand. They also make their products in Korea, which is so cool. Yes. Because this particular world, Korea, this country, they're so elevated within their skincare technology. So I trust Korean skincare.
I do.
I think they're... Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead, girl.
And I wanted to add really quickly, one of the things that I talked to one of our really, really amazing friends, and she's always very supportive of us. Her name is Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. How you doing?
I wish we could have a mask party with Jasmine.
I know.
Right here, right now.
And she told me, what if you bring out more, or what if have you tried more Korean style? And I think this is a perfect time. Mm-hmm. Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I agree. 110%. I pulled up some information here from the website, and I want to give you a couple of highlights and then maybe talk a little bit about what it does. Essentially, so, it's best for oily combo to neutral skin. Essentially, all skin types can use this except if you're excessively dry. It is a clay mask. Typically, clay masks are not... I hate that
suitable.
Word. I hate that word, clay masks. I feel like it's... You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Girl. But... typically it's not suitable because it does just dehydrate the skin. So what I would advise you if you have that combination skin where you're like, oh my God, I have some dryness, because that's me too. I was actually just showing him how California weather is just so dry. My skin, it changes completely, and it's so shocking.
And it's not like it takes you a week. It takes you like one day to another one. Like your skin was glowy, and then the next day you were like dry.
It's so dehydrated, and I try my best to drink water. We're drinking water, in the behind the scenes right here.
Show it to us.
I'm done actually with my water. Mama was thirsty, honey. But let me give you some highlights essentially here. So again, it's made for all types of skin. Just if you're too dry, be aware of the section. Now, what is it good for? It's good for pores. It's gonna dehydrate the skin. Essentially, if it's really, really, I guess dehydrate it's not the best word, but it's gonna extract dirt, oil, craziness from your skin. It's going to take away, that's what I was meaning to say when I said dehydrate. It's gonna take away the excess oil. So it's gonna, extract that. So it's good for dullness and uneven texture, which I'm really happy about, because I don't necessarily feel like we have a lot of issues with dullness, although because of the dryness, most definitely you'll have that lack of dew and glow. Yes. However, I'm happy that it's gonna brighten you, and I'm also happy it's gonna work on your pores. So it's not made with parabens, which is really, really lovely. And it also has AHA glycolic acid, which is really nice because it's going to be effective, right? We have it on the skin for, 10 minutes, which is what's recommending. And it's going to work almost like a chemical exfoliant, right?
Also physical. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, girl. Because there's a little surprise in there, isn't there? When you put it on, it feels a little scrubby with a little volcanic ashes.
It does. I've never tried anything like this before, by the way.
So essentially, what they're saying on the website, the promotion is, this is a creamy clay mask, deep cleansing. It's formulated with absorbent Jeju super volcanic clusters. Yes, honey, that sounds like a nut. Like, really, it sounds like something I would buy and eat, like nuts,
Yes, I agree.
And AHA to help clean pores and exfoliate your skin. All right, so how does this feel on your skin? It feels really fresh in mine.
I agree. I was going to ask you that once we were finished. I feel like with the texture, it's very, very like, when I said I haven't tried anything like this, I never tried anything volcanic. This feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel skunky.
Which is really nice, because clay masks, usually they're so annoying.
So annoying.
Girl.
And then I feel like a little went a long way. I think I only applied 2 scoops of this, and it was more than enough.
And it's just to make sure the coverage is like there.
Yes. It does feel very refreshing and minty. I don't know what it's inside of the formula.
I know. I'm trying to see here because, let's see here. Boom, boom. It seems to be a very clean line as well. Like it's formulated without so many different, things in there. However, I got a bone to pick. Not necessarily with skincare, but with makeup. It says here it is formulated without sulfates, SLS, or SEL, or SLES. Girl. But it's formulated without. And I was looking at makeup too, and it says this. However, after doing further research, honey, those are cleansing agents. So in skincare, I get it. I'm happy it doesn't have the SELS. However, isn't that weird? Makeup with promoting that? Like, that was Anastasia Beverly Hills right there, honey. They're always using these little tricks. All right. Time here, it says 15 to 20 minutes.
So I think you have about, I was checking on
It was 8 when I finished mine. Like,
it was.
We know, girl.
All right.
And let's see here. Let's look for the ingredients because I don't know.
Let me see.
Let me do some research right here, right now.
So while he does the research, I do want to tell you really quickly. I've been loving from. I know this is not Innisfree, but I just wanted to add on this video that this is a miniature size that I got for my birthday, and this is the Laneige lip mask.
We love Laneige.
And I have fallen in love with it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you go and do the research, but I feel like I have fallen in love with this. This specific product, it's amazing. I feel like every time I apply it in the morning, Dom will be like, did you do something to your lips?
I asked you, did you fill your lips, girl?
And then I usually ask them, like, did you do something? Because they look more brighter, more plumper. I usually use a lot of lip balms. Sorry.
It's the ingredients are loading.
Okay, and I usually use a lot of lip balms within different brands because within the last year, I feel like we've received a lot of like Jouer lip balm, a lot of you cannot even think about how many different styles, different conditions, different ingredients they have, like retinol, collagen, plumping, all kind of lip balms. But this one plumps your lips without even telling you that it's gonna plump them. Like you just put them on. It does get. It has a lot of viscosity. It's
and I really like that about it actually.
I'm not really happy about it, but I can.
You don't love it?
No, I don't.
It just feels delicious, you know?
It feels weird.
And delicious.
I don't know. I personally, I'm not a big fan. However, I do like the fact that they look more hydrated. When I wake up in the morning, I do see.
Do you think about so many things?
I wake up in the morning. No, we don't want to get that. YouTube.
We don't want to get the mama coming up in here.
Yeah. But I do wake up in the morning. Looking at my lips, and I do feel very pumped, very hydrated.
And they're very soft.
And very healthy.
Especially for makeup wearers, I honestly, like, this is my favorite lip balm mask ever. It looks incredible as, like, a day wear. Feels incredible, period. And, like, for anybody who wears lipstick, girl, I can tell you, I can do one of those crazy marathons where I try 50 lipsticks on a video. Yes. And a girl saves me all the time. So she's got insurance. All right. So this mask in particular, it's very, very affordable. For its size, it's only $14 to $15. Of course, tax can play into everything. Mm-hmm. However, it's really, really affordable.
It's made in Korea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all of their products are not only from, but they're also made, which is so nice.
I mean, like, I'm surprised. Like, they literally bring this item all the way from Korea.
Uh-huh. Oh, I just touched my hair with mask. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, I love packaging. It's so cute, isn't it? I love the little volcanic rocks. All right, so I got the ingredients here. Let me pass this to the guru of ingredients.
I don't think I saw the volcanic things.
Like the little scrubs? You don't have? You have one right here, the forehead.
Right now?
Right here, right now. And another one on the cheek. I don't know if you have to like whip it and mix it to maybe get like the whole bunch of granulation. Mm-hmm. However, because it's an exfoliant that is chemically working, I kind of like the idea of like a beginner that has sensitive problematic skin, which is what this typically is going to help you with. I think this is a lovely product. It's not painful whatsoever for it being like a chemical exfoliant, you know? Because sometimes like the Charlotte Tilbury or the Drunk Elephant, Sometimes they sting, sting a little bit. It depends on your toleration and tolerance. However, they sting. So, are you going to read us the ingredients?
I thought you were going to tell the ingredients. Honey. Go for it.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So the key ingredients are...
Well, we talked about the key ingredients, them having the little clusters and the AHAs.
So you want to go to
but we wanted to figure out about the mint, if they have any mint in there, what's creating this freshness.
I feel like a part of the freshness and the minting, it's also like the lactic acid because it's also an exfoliant.
Mm-hmm.
It does says that it has the volcanic, which is like the fourth ingredient within the whole product, which actually says a lot about the quality of the product. It does has kaolin. It has, let's see what else it has. Sorry, don't have my glasses in here. It does has walnuts.
So it's scrubbing with the walnut?
That also, I guess so.
All right, hold up. We just screeched the tires. It doesn't feel like it has. Maybe those little clusters, are they more?
It says contains walnut shell powder. And wait a second. Also, besides the lactic acid, it does has a lot of two types of lactic acid, and that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say about it.
I'm shook. This literally just put the product in a bad list. I gotta say though, I did not feel any kind of scrub. I feel.
It says that it's just the shell powder of the walnuts.
Well, that's what everybody tried canceling Kylie Jenner for. And St. Ives. Which, by the way, my school...
But do you feel like we've talked about this outside of the camera in a regular life, and we talked about this. Do you feel like this is necessarily something really, really bad for your skin? Because you're just going to apply it, and I feel like the main purpose of this, like 6-7 ingredient, is going to be like remove the excess of oil, unclog the pores, fill you squeaky clean.
Yeah, it's more chemically induced. And you can feel I agree with you. You can feel...
I'm not demonizing like a lot of people are, like them, like you said. I used to think that, hey, it is something bad. It's something bad for your skin.
That's not helpful.
You don't want it, and it's not healthy for your skin.
Because they're going to scratch it.
Yeah.
However,
what do you think?
This is a double line too, because people are doing the derma rolling. Isn't that injuring your skin as well? With micro cuts, which is the same thing that people are complaining?
Probably like, yeah, but we didn't do it too hard. Well, honey,
leave it in the comment down below. I want to know.
Are you an expert? Like, do you 100% agree that you've indulged like at least 2 to 3 hours to see how they work, how soft you should be applying?
And how do you feel about the sales? They're selling these little tools to anybody, honey. Anybody can do micro derma, whatever blading.
And I think it will be definitely I feel like in the same with this one, I guess. I feel like dermaplaning for someone younger, I feel like if I were to be nowadays younger, like 16 years old younger, I would probably be looking at TJ Maxx or Target to see this dermaplaning and use it in my skin and damage the
barrier,
damage the barrier, like you said. I just feel like you gotta be very well acknowledged to this.
Yes, I will say this. I don't like the fact that it has the walnut shells because I just have not heard anything positive about them. I have used the St. Ives when I was, a teenager, and my cosmetology school, that was way back when I first did the cosmetology school, 2010. They had the St. Ives line as like the professional line, so I was like, So I have used it. I'm just shocked. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. However, I'm not happy that it does have that, but it also, I don't feel it. Like, I don't see it. I feel...
You're not scrubbing it directly. You're going to remove it from your skin when you're washing your face.
Like, there's a little scrub piece right here. Little baby scrub piece. Right here, right now. Here we go. Is that a scrub? Well, no, that was mask. Is that mask? That looks like maybe a little scrub piece.
Yeah, it does look like a scrub piece.
It doesn't feel hard. It almost feels like gummy.
I asked Google because you know what? A lot of people say no, don't trust Google. Of course, there's certain things that you gotta be more conscious and careful about. Like, possibly all of the information that you get from this. But I myself, I do a lot of digging in, so I asked quickly if walnut shell powder is aggressive to your skin, and this is what Google said. Google is known.
Google is known. It is known.
Well, walnut shell powder is known to be one of the best abrasive and natural solutions to cosmetic scrubs. It is very much safe and easy to use as a cosmetic ingredient in the making. facial scrubs, skin cleansers, peeling creams, exfoliants, and scrubs for lotions, or lotion in a scrub. But again,
So it's saying it's safe.
it is safe. But yet again, if you're somebody who is not educated and you're just going because you saw them if you saw it on let's say TikTok, you buy this and you use it 3 times a week because that's what Sephora's happened in the past. For me personally, I also work in the beauty industry just like he did, and that I know for a fact that I wouldn't do it, but I've been with the mail when we purchased one of the scrubs by, I think it was Leigh Henriksen. The lady told me.
Oh my God,
use it every
yes.
day. So
the chemical, it was like, we have a review on the channel, but she said
you can use it every night.
every single day. And there was a chemical and a very, very physical exfoliant.
So going back to this, but what he said is like, if you don't know, because you just saw it on TikTok, because it's modern. I don't blame you that you're watching TikTok, because we watch it until like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, that's my time to watch it. I catch up. Instead of catching up with my shows, I catch up with TikTok.
Yeah. And I feel like you gotta be very careful with this type of products, because also if you use this type of product, because someone at Sephora, like in my personal previous experience, and I don't think this will be as abrasive as the other one, would tell you like, hey, you can use it twice a week or 3 times a week, and you're like super dry, or have eczema, or you have flares, or you have very sensitive skin, or you have rosacea, you apply this 3 to 5 times, and you're 15 years, and you're probably in the middle of nowhere where there's like not a lot of support. You order it online. You just gotta be very conscious. When you use a product, read the labels, read the instructions. Is the best way to go. And, investigate. Because when I met him, he was a very advocate into learning and educating himself and using a lot of different products, whichever one works best for you. And then one thing I also know for a fact is that knowledge is power. And nobody can take it away from you.
Preach it, honey. Preach it. So I gotta ask you, what do you think? Like, are you happy you have this product now? How's the experience
I'm
been?
feeling curious, because I do feel a lot in between. I'm like, I don't know if I want it with walnut pattern. You know what I mean? I'm happy that Sephora does have, in case I go ahead and be like, hey, I'm gonna return it. I'm happy that they do have the take backs the products. However, I do have seen a little bit of suspicious activity going on with Sephora, because they have seen lately that a lot of people complain that when they take products like 3 to 5 times, because we're in the middle of the pandemic, so we don't want to go every single
At first they were encouraging everybody, just return it, and girl, returns got real with them.
I think I've seen it online where people get like receipts that state that, they can't return it anymore. So Sephora, what's good? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now, honey. We're gonna spill the tea. Maybe we're gonna review your store so you can see how it feels. What do you need to
Right here, right now.
Honey, this is a channel.
That'd be a good video too.
That would be.
But tell me, how do you feel about the product besides the walnut scrub? How's the experience?
I feel like it's very minty. Like you said, it's super minty. Fresh. It's very. If you feel like you have mint, you feel like you're
in a mojito cup, honey. You can keep the cup.
Which is in spring.
You can't wet it though, but you can keep the cup. I love the color.
Oh, okay.
I think the color is really beautiful, don't you?
What do you think?
I feel like a statue.
I feel like The Mask.
Do you?
The movie.
But like in a
no, The Mask, the movie. Do you remember the movie?
The green guy?
I feel like I'm The Mask. Like it's a little bit greenish. It's in a vibe. Halloween is coming. I don't know what's going on with that light. Girl, I feel like you have 12 minutes, so you only have 3 more minutes. Because we're gonna do it for 15 minutes.
Don't even play me. Yeah.
By the way, it does says that you gotta leave it on until it's fully dry. So
15 to 20.
A lot of times you do also gotta be very careful with it. So you don't want to do a lot of facial expressions, moving your forehead, because it's clay. So it potentially will create, fine lines and wrinkles if you're not.
Yeah, within time, if you're doing it, it's just stretching in the muscles, so it's creating more aging for sure.
Yeah. So you gotta be very careful with this. Also, you're not gonna be like laughing. What's going on?
Like we're doing right now.
I mean, but we're not like moving a lot of our fine lines and wrinkles and like over here. Probably you don't have any idea.
No, however, I don't necessarily think like this is, in my opinion,
it's starting to get powdered in my fingers.
Is it? I found it to be a different formula. I did.
What do you mean?
Like this clay, it feels like a comfortable clay.
It does, because there are some clays. I've never tried volcanic anything. I don't think. Maybe I have. Maybe
I think maybe something with Jafra.
Jafra.
That sounds a little.
The purple one, right?
That sounds a little familiar.
But that was very thick. Remember, you can also exfoliate with
the black one. Was it black?
Mm-hmm, the purple one that I don't know, I think her name Brenda sent us from Los Angeles when we were in Florida. But from that one to this one, I feel like this one is very thin. The other one was very thick, very creamy. I just didn't like that. But this one I like so far because it's very thin, so I feel like it dried up very fast. It goes like you don't have to wait like 25 minutes and it's not still ready. So I feel like it's very minty. It's not creamy. It's very dry. Because this is good so far. Packaging, I love the packaging. I love the fact that they have an obscure package that is protecting the chemicals, ingredients, the little post-it malakasham in writing here, because if you have a product that is clear and is constantly exposed to the light, then definitely
it's gonna oxidize it. It's gonna die down.
How do you feel?
I really enjoy it.
Is it expensive?
No, I think $15 for something that feels at least so far. It feels so comfortable on the skin, and it promises to have such a beautiful effect. I am excited.
Would you recommend it?
So far, yes. It does concern me, just like you. It leaves me a little bit on edge with, the whole powder. However, I the only thing that gets me by is the fact that I can't feel it. Like, how typically you could feel the exfoliation. It's so
like the
minimal.
Little grains, like the little bolitas, like you can feel them. But in this case,
it's so minimal
it's
as well.
so dry that you just don't see it. Maybe also it's what makes the consistency also powdery, like very dry.
Maybe we'll feel it when we scrub it out. All right.
So it's been 15 minutes.
With this said, it is time to rinse off, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna rinse off. Come back so you can see how bright our skin looks. If it looks any bit brighter, and girl, we'll be back. We are back, fully rinsed. This is how the skin is looking so far. I've got to be honest with you. I do think it is brighter, and it does feel very soft, very smooth. I don't have anything on my skin except for just patted dry, and it feels really, really nice. It doesn't feel tight, doesn't feel dry. Like, it feels comfortable.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I feel like, and the texture is very bright, even though I wasn't expecting it to be that kind of bright. I don't know if maybe it's the lighting. We don't know. But definitely, it feels very bright, very refreshed. Normally, a clay mask would leave you very tight, very dry, and a little bit uncomfortable. This one doesn't feel like that. I feel like I can enjoy any type of gestures without having that type of squeaky clean feeling left over. Removing the mask was pretty easy. It removed almost in a way as a melting mask, and it went away by fast. I just didn't have to do.
It wasn't a big hassle.
No, and letting my little thingy over here.
Mine got a little dirty.
Mine didn't get dirty and it didn't get in the way, so I'm happy about it. But yeah, that's my experience with it. It's $15. You said right?
Yes. 14 to 15 depending on where you're at.
And that was the Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask 2 times with super volcanic clusters. Right here.
Right now. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so you can follow the journey and become a Doofay family, because the reality, the truth of the matter is, honey, that you are going to be part of the family. And honey, we don't leave our sisters, brothers, primas, primos, whatever you want to call yourself, in this family behind. So with that said, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the little notification bell so you don't miss any of the craziness. And binge watch.
It's the thing.
It's a thing. It is what it is. We will catch you on the next one. Bye.